Damien Oliver and Lee Freeman. What a pair they've been through at the carnival, and it looks like they may have another one. Well, the punters think so anyway. They're putting all their dollars on it. $2.30 and $1.20 on the tote at the moment. Ballarat Cup goes back a long way, and the Ballarat Turf Club also does. In actual fact, the Victorian Amateur Turf Club, which is now headquartered at Caulfield, which is a beautiful track, had its beginnings here at Dowling Forest, which a lot of people don't know. It staged its first ever meeting in Ballarat back in 1875. And like many of the courses in Victoria's West, Ballarat has a long history of jumping events, and there's always a jumping event here. We saw one a little earlier on, and Adam Lindsay Gordon, who's a famous name, a poet and a horse rider and all sorts of things he got up to. He owned and rode steeplechases in the Ballarat district throughout the 1860s, and there's still Adam Lindsay Gordon's cottage, I think, in the Botanic Gardens here at Ballarat. If you're ever up here visiting, go in and have a look at it. It's pretty amazing. Race 6 on the card. They're moving up now, 1,400 metres. Brian Blackmore. Well, looks like all the money's for number 1, son.
Oh, right, he's here, is he?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Right, gotcha.
Looks like you can't hear me, but I can hear him.
Keating's just arrived.
But Damien Oliver's on number 1, Noble Giant. Also, as I said earlier, the money is going on Talent Lover, number 3, the Michael Clarke trained horse. And still, you can see that number 1 is $2.30 and $1.30, Noble Giant. And the other one is 3, Talent Lover, with Michael Clarke, $5.20 and $3.20. They're the ones they've favoured. Let's see if Brian Blackmore's just about to call them in as they're moving into the barrier. Brian, take it away, son.
Thank you, Glenn. And you've ordered this little bit of sunshine that's come out, obviously.
I have. I thought you had a bit of trouble seeing him in the back straight, so I brought a bit of light out on the subject.
To complete the line, Mosen comes in. And they're all set now for race number 6. Ready for a start. Light about to come on. Noble Giant. Drawn near the inside, light flashing, they're set. Started holding them, they're racing now. Coming out very slowly, Dornock, Mosen slowly out, and Jutland. He wouldn't go at all early, and Lady Silla the first to show out. Polpetta's gone away quickly, and also Mogul, and working up there to join the leaders, Cunnet Lover with April's Sister. Now Noble Giant is trapped a little bit deep around Mabel's Choice. One to Liberec, another length and a half to Sistine Kid. Dornock getting up on the inside from Mosen. Then Strike the Rhythm, well back in the field, Golden Thor. Mogul is back third last, well back Nimble Jen. Jutland at the tail of the field, and Water Joy out 3 deep is back at the tail also. Down the side, and Talent Lover and Lady Silla are the joint leaders. Rather on the outside, going up Mr. Pymont and Lady Silla, a length and a half to Talent Lover, and April's Sister 2 further back. Then comes on the inside Polpetta. Noble Giant's never been any better than 3 off the fence, but he's travelling up around Mabel's Choice. Liberick getting closer with Sistine Kid to the outside, then Strike the Rhythm. They've jammed up in front, and a lot of checking from some of the riders centre field. Around them goes Water Joy, and also Golden Thor. Mosen over on the fence, Nimble Gent, and Jutland is still back at the tail. Lady Silla joined on the corner by Talent Lover, and in the centre April's Sister. Noble Giant given a cut with the whip. Strike the Rhythm down the outside is joining in very quickly. I don't think Noble Giant can win. Trying to get out off the fence was Polpetta. At the 200-metre mark, Strike the Rhythm, Talent Lover are the joint leaders. April's Sister, Sistine Kid, Noble Giant, and then comes Limerick. 100 to go, and Talent Lover in front. April's Sister, Strike the Rhythm are trying hard. Talent Lover in front, near home, holding Strike the Rhythm and Talent Lover. Talent Lover and next to Strike the Rhythm, close for third, April's Sister. Sistine Kid and Lady Silla, I think, dipped out on the inside, then Limerick. Behind it, Dornock, Water Joy, and also there Mosen. Jutland further back, Polpetta. Noble Giant, a pretty ordinary run. Next in then would have been Mr. Pymont. He was well back with Mogul and also Mabel's Choice and Golden Thorn near the rear. The winner will be number 3, Talent Lover, ridden by Michael Clarke. Through an outside gate, but he's been too strong. Number 3, Talent Lover, ridden by Mick Clarke. And a good battle here with Talent Lover getting to the front inside the 200-metre mark. April's Sister in the centre, and Lady Silla on the inside wouldn't give in, and down the outer was Strike the Rhythm, and then Sistine Kid further out. I thought for a few bounds that Strike the Rhythm was going to get to Talent Lover, but Mick Clarke had enough up his sleeve, and he's been able to hold the other horse off to win by a neck. You might find that Sistine Kid on the outside will get third in this race. Strike the Rhythm's got second, and the judge will call on the photo for third, but Talent Lover, another border raid from the Cameron camp at Morfordville, has been successful here with this horse Talent Lover, who was a last start, second last at Morfordville, and 3 starts back was third at Caulfield behind Perfect Draw. 3, 7 and 14 are now official. Number 3, Talent Lover, Mick Clarke first. Number 7, Strike the Rhythm, Glenn Darrington second, and 14, Sistine Kid has come home well down the outside to get third. ridden by Brent White. The winner by Lucky Ring from Benevolence, raced by J. Cashmore. The winner by Lucky Ring from Benevolence, J. Cashmore, G. Salter, D. Taylor, and B. Ackerfelt, the owners. Russell Cameron, the trainer, and Michael Clarke, the rider. Number 7, Strike the Rhythm by Voodoo Rhythm from Amazing Maid, Gary Lee at Mornington and Glenn Darrington. And third placing, the 14 Sistine Kid by Cardinal from Oral Park, trained by Colin Davies at Cranbourne and ridden by Brent White. Waiting for fourth. The time for the journey, 1:25.9. 1:25.9 was the time. Well, the favourite's been a big flop there, Noble Giant. He was out 3 deep. Oliver couldn't get him in. It's one of those ironical parts of racing. You get a horse, pardon me, such as Talent Lover, who draws barrier 14 and gets to be on the fence. A Noble Giant who drew barrier 6 could never get any closer than 3 off the rails, but he did move up quite comfortably coming to the turn, but he was a beaten horse just after they cornered. So bookmakers have got some little relief there, I suppose, but not a great deal, because Talent Lover has finished up probably running a clear-cut second favourite in the event. That is race number 6. The next event, the all-important diabetes wise Ballarat Cup. We've got A.B. Robertson on number 17. He's a dream, and UZ will call you back when we have totes. OK, Glenn, that's a big flop for the favourite backers there, Noble Giant, but they still should have plenty of ammunition after the first 5 races, shouldn't they?
I would think so. The second favourite got home, so they probably wouldn't have got away too well. And I would think Dennis Cometti and Ray Jordan would be unhappy too.
Yeah, well, they'll be looking for someone to give them a helping hand, I'd say, for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Brian. There it is. There's the helping hand from Brian. OK, we've got the big one coming up next. Race 7, the Healthy Diet Triad Ballarat Cup over 2,200 metres and $74,000 and $6,000 in trophies. It's a beauty. And we'll be back with all the details of that one and tote dividends and interviews after race 6 shortly.